Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight we've got a beer from Monday Night Brewing out of Atlanta, Georgia. But before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, time to get into a stout. I know we've been doing what seems like nothing but IPAs and nothing but Hot Butcher for the, I don't know, last however long. But excited to start getting into some of the stouts I've got in the fridge. So be on the lookout for those. This is going to be Vanilla Dark Subject Matter, which is an Imperial Stout coming in at, what is the ABV? Sorry, the cat like pushed the door open and it like got me off track here. 12% alcohol by volume, and this is a Imperial Stout with vanilla beans. And yeah, I've had a lot of beers from Monday night, and they do some good stouts. But let's see here. The vanilla beans are from Congo, Uganda, and Madagascar. So cool stuff. Big beer though. So we'll see what's got in store. Ooh, little spewage here. Let's go ahead and get this poured. It's pouring almost like a dark type of cola type of look here. All right. Let's try to get this a little closer to the screen there. All right, so beautiful looking stout here, pitch black in color, fingers worth of a dark khaki to even brown head there. Tight bubbles, very frothy up top. Nice looking beer though. I can't see any light coming through it. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Ooh, yeah, it smells pretty nice. Good bit of vanilla. Yeah, it's like creamy vanilla. I'm getting some underlying notes of some roasted malt, a little bit of some dark chocolate, a little bit of sweet chocolate too, like milk chocolate. Honestly, I'm getting like along with those chocolate notes, it's like a cacao nib, which is, if you've ever smelled cacao nibs like straight up, they smell pretty bitter. So it's a nice mixture of like bittersweet chocolate, slight bit of like a coffee type aroma too, but there's no coffee in here. It's probably just the malt. But yeah, it smells like a nice. I don't know. I don't want to call it a pastry stout, which I really like these. Just an imperial stout where they add like vanilla or chocolate rather than a bunch of the other stuff. Those tend to come off a little bit too sweet for me. But hopefully this one will be, sweet, but not pastry level sweet. So I'm ready to dive in. We'll go ahead and do it. Cheers. That's really nice. It's very, very nice. It's honestly, I've had beers that were like 10% that are a good bit like boozier than what this is. This is not the booziest 12% beer that I've ever had for sure. It's got a little bit of warming in the throat and the chest area, but man, they hit the alcohol just about as good as you can get, I would assume, in something this big. I mean, the mouthfeel is crazy good. It's like creamy, soft, chewy, full mouthfeel. Creamy, bittersweet chocolate, almost like a chocolate syrup type of thing going on there. Like what's the I guess the what's the chocolate syrup that everybody uses in like ice cream and stuff? I guess it's just Hershey's like chocolate syrup. I'm almost getting like a little bit of that type of vibe. With like a think of that with like vanilla ice cream. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like that saturated, like overly chocolate, like syrup type of thing. But there is a little bit of bittersweets, like chocolate in there as well, like the cacao type of thing. The vanilla comes across really nice and sweet. Just it gives it. I don't know if it's like the combination of the vanilla flavor and then the body of the beer but it's giving it like this really nice and like creamy type of vibe, which I'm really, really enjoying. This kind of stout is one of my favorite types of stouts because the roasted malt, the booziness, all that type of stuff is definitely on the back end of this beer, or the, I guess I'm trying to say it's well hidden, is what I'm saying, and it's letting the chocolate and the vanilla kind of do more of the work here. Definitely more on the forefront of the beer, which I really enjoy. And then especially with it being a 12% beer and you're not having to get that like super boozy type of kick, it's a really nice thing. So especially I mean, you might like boozy, you might like all that, but for me, I want them stout. As far as the booziness level, I want it to be more mild. And I've got to make a compilation of me just spilling beer. But anyway, so this is a really tasty one. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. If I had somebody here to share this with, and I say that because my wife would not want to drink this. If I had somebody here to share this with, this is something I would definitely rather share than drink the whole thing. I think a 12-ounce can would have been better for this beer just because of the sweetness and especially the ABV. But anyway, yeah, I think that kind of wraps up the tasting of this beer. As far as a rating goes, I mean, this is a really, really good one. I'm going to go solid 4.4 on this one. I think it's really well done, packed full of flavor. Also, I didn't even mention, this thing says, I think it says fanciest by January 5th. And I want to say it says 23, but it might say 22. So I don't know how old this beer actually is. It's very, I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's not the most clear date that I've seen on a beer. So I don't know. This is like, I don't know, either well over a year old. Yeah, it's like a year and eight months old, or um, super fresh. I don't know. I bought it like probably a month or two ago, and it's just been in my fridge. So I don't know how old it is. It's tasty though. I would pick it up again just to see, especially if I can see the date on it. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and definitely let me know if you've had this one. Would love to hear from you. So I think that wraps it up. We'll see you in the next review. Cheers.